Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl NoNwabi, and as per usual I am here to NoNwabisa on this gorgeous and beautiful day. First things first, please excuse my voice. I was at Sun City this past weekend attending the Spiritual Awakening concert, and I will have a vlog showing all of that coming sometime next week perhaps. I just still need to put everything together and edit it and then release it for you guys. So for the time being, we'll be starting with this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do, and you do not leave without pressing that notification bell as well, so that every time I post a new video you get a notification. And if you're not a new subscriber, thank you so much for tuning back into my videos, and as you know, we're going to be having a good time today. Thank you so much. In today's video I'm going to be doing a story time. I thought, let me do my makeup. I have this cute pink overload look today, and if you'd like for me to show you guys how I achieved this look, you can just say so in the comment section. But let me get started with the story where I tell you guys how I thought I was dying. This story is one of the worst moments of my life this year, and it just gave me realizations. You know when Kylie said this is the year of realizing stuff,
and I feel like this year is really about like the year of just realizing stuff.
That's basically me at this point, where I realized a whole lot of stuff this year, and part of it was part of the realization was what came out of this story. So if you'd like to hear some more, stay tuned. Okay, so this story begins at the end of my exam period. So like my friends and I had a very gruesome examination period, so we thought, you know what, we should celebrate writing exams, we should celebrate finishing our exams in one piece. So we thought, you know what, let's have a session. So yeah, as most sessions is banjani, mostly it's a nice time. So we thought, you know what, let's have a session. We are going to dabble in some weed lollipops. So I personally do not like weed because it normally gives me a headache whenever I try it in my private home legally. So my friends and I thought, you know what, I thought, like, you know what, it's a clever idea. We're not gonna be doing anything hectic, it's just a lollipop, you know. Little did I know, it was gonna be the worst night of my life. So what happens is, we get these lollipops, and then what happens, we attend a year-end function for our year, and then we come back from that year-end function. We even leave the year-end function early because we're like, so we decide, okay, when we're back from the function, we suck on these lollipops, and it's like, the lollipops are thick. It's like, if talking like, it's yay thick, and it's round, so it's like this big, but it's like that thick. So we have these lollipops, and at first, like, there's absolutely no effect. It's like nothing is happening. I really didn't feel anything. So it's like, okay, this is cool. I first decided that I'm not gonna finish this lollipop because I don't want to be so out of control of my body. But in Gonda, to these lollipops, I don't feel anything right now. So let me just do it. So I decided that I'm going to finish the lollipop, and I actually crunch it in my mouth. So like, I'm tired of so like basically the lollipop. So I crunch it in my mouth, and that's when I decided about, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this lollipop. So I crunch it and I finish this lollipop, and I'm feeling nothing. So my friends and I, we go to this one location, and we sit there for a little while, but we're like, no, you know what, it's not safe for us to be here. Let's rather be where we're comfortable and where we're safe. So we go to where we're comfortable. At first, when we're at the first location, I feel very weird and I feel the paranoia coming, but like I don't take notice of it. My one friend is crying, and she's like, she really doesn't want to do this. She doesn't even know why she did this. She doesn't like being out of control. She starts crying, and it's not a big deal. She's like, and then we all laugh at her because it's like so funny. I think about like 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes I feel like my body is going numb, and it's like, okay, I'm not feeling anything. But then my friend tells me, okay, no, you know what, this is the normal reaction as to how you're supposed to feel, because most of the time you're not supposed to feel your body's supposed to feel heavy. It's like a very numbing high. I can't hey man, sifike where we're comfortable at, and we're chilling and we're chilling and we're chilling. But like I don't know if we chill for like an hour or two, but whilst you're chilling I can't feel my heartbeat. so I keep feeling my pulse, and I'm like, guys, I really can't feel my heartbeat. It feels like it's not there and I can't feel it. I don't know what's going on. We all have a laugh about it. My friend's like, chill, it's no big deal, it's these things happen, you know, fine, because of this. And then my friend has snacks, right? But I don't have snacks, so I'm like, you know what, I feel like snacks. But before snacking, we're chilling, we're playing music, we're laughing, we're talking about our stresses. And we have one friend who's literally going crazy. She was legit going crazy. Like, I don't know what was happening to her, but she was going crazy, and we were laughing and having fun. So I feel a little bit snacky, so I'm like, you know what, Ntibawela ilabamba, you know. And they sell labambas at the tuck shop where, oh no. So I'm like, you know what, Ndibawela ilabamba, and they sell labambas where we're at. So I'm like, okay, let me go get myself labambas. And I asked my friend to come with me. My friend's like, no, we're not coming with you because we're gonna feel like walking is literally a chore on these lollipops. So I'm like, okay guys, it's fine, I've got a little bit of coins, let me go myself. So I go, I leave my phone behind, I only carry these coins and my access. So I go to the shop, I get to the shop. Okay, firstly, on the way to the shop, my heart beats so fast. I have no idea what was going on. Like, it was beating so super fast. So on my way to the shop, I keep holding my throat for a pulse, guys. I'm literally feeling my pulse and making sure that I'm breathing, and I'm taking it one step at a time. And in my head, I'm telling myself, Novisa, you're gonna go to the shop, you're gonna come back from the shop, and that's it. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. And I'm walking to the shop. Don't panic. And I tell myself not to panic, and I walk to the shop. And the figure is shop. Everything is fine. I still feel my pulse. My heart is still beating super fast. It's like I can feel it beating. That's how fast it's beating. But I'm like, no, nothing's gonna happen. Fine. I get to the shop. Is there not a guy who is drunk, who is taking years to tenga? It felt like I stood there for more than 2 hours. That's how long he was taking. And this guy is talking and he's talking and he's talking. And while he's talking and standing there, I'm standing there waiting to buy after him. And in my head, I am freaking out, guys. Like, I'm freaking out. Like, I can feel my heart beating so fast. I was sure that I was gonna die dead on the spot. So I freak out so much. I freak myself out into a panic attack. Hey, guys, wow, like, wow. I still cannot believe it, guys. I legit went like my mind took me somewhere that I do not know. And at this point, my heart is beating so fast. It feels like it's literally beating out of my chest. It feels like I'm going to vomit my heart and like hold it in my hands and be like, here you go, guys, this is my heart. So I'm panicked, first of all. Second of all, this guy is not finishing whatever the hell he's doing at this shop. And thirdly, I do not have a phone or anything to tell my friends, but please come and fetch me at this shop. I'm freaking super out. So what happens is, I feel myself having a panic attack, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die right now. So I'm like, to the teller at the shop, I'm like, please, can I have a bottle of water? I am having a panic attack. I feel like I'm going to die. And I'm like, I literally stood there for a second, and it was like my heart was beating so fast, and then it skips a beat, and it feels like it's not beating at all, then it's beating so fast again. And then on top of it all, my left arm is going numb. So me being a huge ass Grey's Anatomy fan, I know that if your left arm goes numb and some funky shit goes on, excuse my language, and some funky things go on in your heart, I know for a fact that that is a heart attack. So in my mind, I am having a heart attack, whereas I am actually having a panic attack. And sometimes a panic attack can show itself or portray itself as if it is a heart attack. So I'm having a hectic panic attack. So I'm like, guys, I'm having a panic attack, can I please have water? This girl gives me water. I literally gulp as much water as I can and I splash it on my face. And I'm like, guys, I'm so high. I had a lollipop with weed and I'm having a bad reaction to it. It is literally stopping my heart. Can they please call the ambulance because I'm going to die right here? Yo, everyone starts panicking. Everyone starts panicking. The drunk guy who's taking forever to buy starts panicking. It's like, oh my word, I'm so worried. What are we gonna do? And I'm like, oh my god, this guy is so annoying. On top of the fact that he stopped buying, he's now like literally annoying me. I'm like, please call an ambulance. Someone call an ambulance. I do not have a phone. I do not have a phone. Please, someone call an ambulance. And then they go and call security to come and help us get an ambulance because now I'm panicking and this girl gives me water and I'm sitting there and I'm like, how am I gonna call my friends? I do not know my friends' numbers off by heart. I do not know who to call. So I'm like, I tell this girl, you know, please call my mom. I'm sure my mom is gonna try something. She's gonna try a plan. Just call my mom. And then I'm like thinking at the same time, no, don't call my mom because what the hell am I gonna say? That I'm high on weed lollipops? No, don't call my mom. So I'm like panicking, and I'm panicking that I'm gonna get into trouble, but I'm panicking that I'm losing my freaking life, guys. Like, it was the worst high I've ever had. Like, worst high. I would never do it again. So I'm panicking and I'm crying and like I'm legit like thinking and freaking out and thinking that I'm gonna die. So I try breathing. I keep feeling my pulse and I'm self-diagnosing. I'm doing everything myself, guys. And then luckily, guardian angel, someone who knows me and who knows my friends, walk in. So this person's like, no man, aren't you friends with my, let's say my friend's name is Barbie. So she's like, aren't you friends with Barbie? And I'm like, yes, can you please go call her for me, please? Thank you, Jesus. Please go call her. I'm panicking, I'm freaking out, and I do not know what to do. Please go call my friend. I tell her where to get my friend, and then she goes and calls my friend. So I'm sitting, there are couches where the tuck shop is, so I'm sitting by the couch and now this bottle of water is nearly finished and I'm thinking, oh my god, and am I gonna have to ask for another free bottle of water? What's gonna happen now? And I'm breathing, and then someone who knows me again walks in and then they're like, Nobis, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm freaking out. I had weed lollipops and my friends also had weed lollipops, so even if we call my friends, they are high, I am high, it's just gonna be a mess of a high. So I don't know what to do. I'm panicking, I'm freaking out. It feels like I'm gonna fall off. It felt like I was gonna faint. I don't know what to do. I just need to get the hell out of here. Please call an ambulance. So my friend arrives after like 10 minutes and she gets there and she starts laughing at me. My friend starts laughing at me and I'm like, dude, like, why are you laughing at me? And I'm crying my eyes out at this point because I am super freaked out. I'm thinking that, okay, this is it, my life is over. So my friend calls my other friends that remain behind, and then she's like, guys, Nwabisa is here, and she says she can't breathe and she says her heart is beating too fast. She's basically feeling high, but I'm not used to it, and it was my first time having such sort of an experience with something that is edible. So I'm like, guys, this is not it. I'm sure this is not it. My heart is not supposed to be beating so fast. Bobby's like, Nwabisa, your heart is gonna beat so fast. Now you're being paranoid, and that is part of it. But I'm like, no, I'm not having it. Please, let's go back to the room. Let's go wait for the ambulance in there. So we go to the room. We go back to the room. And I'm sitting there in the room and I'm crying and I'm laying on bed. My friends are now laughing at me. Like, they are legit laughing at me, like laughing, hard laughing. And I'm freaking out and I'm freaking out and I'm freaking out. Eventually, the ambulance arrives and the guy is talking to me. So while he's talking to me, he's trying to calm me down because I'm legit having a panic attack. So he's calming me down. It's like, no, breathe, you can breathe. Just breathe, just continue breathing. And then I breathe. And then he's like, okay, so what did you take? Now I'm like, I didn't think this through. Now I have want to tell what I took, and I don't want to. What if medical aid, it tells what I took? Because medical aid is in my father's name, so now my father's gonna see that his daughter, whom he sends to go study, is busy doing weed lollipop things. So I'm like thinking to myself, oh my god, wow, my life is over. So this guy calms me down. He's like, no, you're not gonna get into trouble, it's fine, calm down. Does my other friend, let's call her Sally, does my other friend Sally not have a panic attack as well? It's over, my life is over. I started from fresh. I had calmed down, but I started from fresh. I started having a panic attack again because she's having a panic attack. Now these paramedics have to calm us both down, and we're trying to be calm and we're trying to calm. I keep asking, what if I forget how to breathe? Oh my god. Guys, like legit, I was so scared that I was gonna lose my life. Like, what if I forget how to breathe? What if I need to breathe and I forget and I don't wake up? What's gonna happen to me? So this guy's like, okay, do you want to go to the hospital so we can get you something to like take the high away and so that you can calm down? I'm like, okay, let's go to the hospital. Okay, my friend Sally is already calm again now. She had a panic attack. Bobby and the rest of my friends walked out. They're like, no, they're not gonna be part of this. So Sally calms down, but the other paramedic calms Sally down. And then they like the paramedics are like, okay, let's go to the ambulance. Okay, and they ask me if I can walk, and I'm like, yeah, I can walk. So they hold me up. While I'm walking, I'm like literally holding on to this guy. Now I'm walking past everyone. There's literally a party going on downstairs. I'm walking past everyone and I look like a weirdo, but it's fine. I go to the ambulance. I get to the ambulance and I'm chilling. Excuse me, and I'm chilling in the ambulance. Now I can't leave without my medical aid card. So I asked my friend Bobby to please go fetch it for me. Now they can't find my car keys, where my wallet is, where my medical aid card is. So there's like 10 minutes that my friend takes to look for my car keys. And then in that 10 minutes, I take a brief nap in the ambulance on the bed thing. I'm like, I tell this guy, can I just take a nap? Because I'm like legit freaking out. So this guy's like, okay, no, you can take a nap. So I take a nap. And then after like 20 minutes, Bobby comes in and she's like, no, I can't find the car keys. So now we can't freaking leave the play. We can't freaking leave to go to the hospital so that I can get it. Like, I wanted it out. I literally wanted it out my system. That's how bad it was. But we can't leave because we don't have medical aid, and I can't go to a private hospital without my medical aid card. So I'm like, oh my god, what the hell? But now because I took that nap, I had calmed down. So I sit up and I think rationally, okay, if I go to the hospital, who is going to fetch me from the hospital when I am done? Because I'm sure that I'm not going to be admitted. They probably we're going to put something in me just to get it out of my system, and then I'm going to go. So who's going to fetch me? Because my friends are all high and no one's going to be able to fetch me. So I think rationally that, okay, going to the hospital is not the greatest idea. So I tell this guy, okay, no, you know what? After taking this nap, I feel much calmer. Can you please go put me in my room? I'm just gonna sleep it off. Like, at this point, I really just need it out. So I'm just gonna sleep. I'm not gonna stay up, because I feel like if I stay up, I'm thinking myself into a panic. So it's not okay. Let me just go. So they take me back to my room and they tuck me in. And then I ask them one more time, what if I forget how to breathe? And the guy is like, no, you're not gonna forget how to breathe. Do not worry. So I'm like, okay. Then I doze off and fall asleep, guys. And then the next morning I woke up and it was still in my system, but it wasn't that hectically in my system. I was okay, but that made me realize I will never have anything with weed ever again, because it's not for me. It is not for me. I am an overthinker, so that made me paranoid on top of my paranoia. So I thought myself into a panic attack, because I literally thought I was dying. It like literally felt like my heart was beating out of my chest. I will never again. It was the worst experience of my life, worst weed experience of my life. I told myself I will never ever again touch any weed ever in my life again, guys. Have you guys ever had a bad weed experience? If you have, please just share in the comment section below. That is my story and my dabblement with weed, and nope, and these zip bricks. It's not for me. Never ever, never again. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I thought this video would be a nice breather, just take things off of my mind, of your mind, before I get back to regular content. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that story. Have you ever had a bad weed experience? Please share so in the comment section below. Will you ever try weed? Will you ever do it again after your bad experience? I'm waiting to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, ciao.